It's a pretty good time for esoteric, wistful puzzlers set in nature on mobile. A couple of weeks back we got the excellent Evergarden, and now we've got our hands on Valleys Between. The two games are different enough that it never feels like you're re-walking the same ground, but they act as interesting counterpoints to one another, like two parts of a conversation. The game sees you taking control of the land in a strange world. Pull up a piece of hexagonal dirt and it will spray water on the hexes around it. These irrigated hexes then spring to life with grass, and the hex you originally pulled on becomes a pond of sorts. Pull up on a grass hex and a tree will grow. Put 3 trees together and pull up on one of them and you'll make a bigger tree, as well as adding 3 new pieces of land at the bottom of the screen. Match more trees and you'll get different outcomes, and more land. There are creatures in the world as well, and you'll need to use them to your advantage. These wandering beasties are the only things that can stop factories, obelisks, and other dangers from hurting your world. As the screen scrolls up and these obstacles occasionally appear, they'll appear with a little number on them. This indicates the number of moves you can make before this obstacle goes toxic. Take too much damage and it's game over. Then there are fires. These can be put out by creating a pond in an adjacent hex or sending an animal over to sort the mess out. You'll also encounter oil spills and other disasters that'll force you to think creatively. Drag down on a hex and it'll move the vertical column that hex is in up a space, giving you something fresh to work with. This is something you might need to do when you've run out of tiles to propagate, but it's a gamble. It could be a blank tile ready to grow grass, or it could be yet another obstacle. You've got challenges you need to complete as well. These level you up, and you can spend the points you earn in-game on getting new animals to help you out, or strengthening the ones that you've already got. Valleys Between is certainly an impressive looking game, but sometimes it can feel a little bit off balance. There are times when your world doesn't last very long, and while you might have made mistakes, it's hard to pinpoint exactly what they are. Optimizing your moves to get the most grass and trees grown and matched is the strategy of the game, but you also need to direct your animals in the right direction, sometimes by blocking their paths. It's subtle, nuanced stuff, and it really works. The rewards are visual as well as numerical. While it's great to watch your years clock up as you're doing your best run, it's even more satisfying to see the seasons change, to watch autumn give way to winter, and snow fall onto the leaves of your trees. And in a world dominated by free-to-play puzzlers, seeing a premium one that does things in a brave and different way is always good. This is an intriguing, sometimes frustrating, but always intelligent game, and one that we highly recommend.